Whoa, hey, what's up, guys? Don't mind me, I'm just working on my next Roblox game. Yeah, I still need to work out a few kinks. Okay, fine. I still don't really know what it's going to be about. I joined Roblox in 2011, so maybe I'm not in touch with this new era, okay? All I know is that it's gotta be bigger than my previous hit game, Five Nights at Diddy's. Now that game made me a buttload of money. And, between us, I didn't pay any taxes on it. Which one of you talked? Okay, not to worry. I planned for this. Okay. With this TikTok shop, Temu, FDA pending, and very human design device,
the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I can escape into Roblox games and time travel throughout them. You see, two birds and a stone. I can escape the IRS and find inspiration for my next Roblox game. Let's explore the evolution of Roblox. Created by David Baszucki and Eric Castle, Roblox is one of the biggest platforms of the 21st century. Today, it's worth over $40 billion and has over 4 billion users. Despite many calling Roblox a game or an online game, it's always been something far greater. It achieved this not with the best graphics or the most expensive resources, but because it utilizes one of the greatest gifts possessed by children: easy access to their parents' wallets. Roblox, of course, is more accurately defined as an online gaming platform, or a game creation system. Roblox offers young developers their game engine, Roblox Studio, and their large platform, while the users create the games. Today, we've seen some absolutely amazing things created on Roblox. Like, genuinely, how? This is a block game. You see, this is why I quit Roblox when I was younger. There's too many sweats. But I can't lie. This does make you wonder, what did the first Roblox game look like?
Oh my god, I'm alive.
Anyway, welcome to Rocket Arena, what Google's AI says is the first Roblox game. Before we investigate that, just look at that old Roblox world. Some of the first ever Roblox players running, jumping around in the early versions of the Roblox avatar. I mean, these guys didn't even have clothes yet, just randomly colored torsos with the old Roblox logo. Rocket Arena is one of the first games ever created in what would be the biggest genre in Roblox at the time: Brick Battle. As you can kinda tell from the name, Brick Battle games were free-for-all or team games, in which players are given a set of items to fight each other with. Rocket Arena utilized one of the first ever items ever created in Roblox, the star of the game, the rocket launcher. I'd argue that during the very early days of Roblox, it wasn't so much the building qualities that made it so fun to play, but rather its destructive qualities. Many games, especially during the early 2000s, didn't really allow the freedom for users to realistically destroy structures, even with the most heavy artillery. The reason why? RAM.
Those computers ain't powerful enough, buddy.
These Roblox games, taking such a simpler approach, built itself around the idea of blocks resembling Lego bricks, meaning you could kinda destroy everything. The rocket launcher, which is still used today in an updated form, was created in June of 2006.
Yeah, this isn't adding up.
How could this game exist in January 2006 if the entire feature hasn't even been released? Oh, that explains it. This game was released in December of 2006, not January. If this isn't the first Roblox game, then what is the first Roblox game? Okay, so it turns out the question of what is the first Roblox game is actually a lot harder than one might think. Although Rocket Arena is one of the first popular multiplayer games made after Roblox official release, you know, back in September of 2006, it isn't even close to the first Roblox game. Yep, this looks about right. This is Crossroads, Roblox's first official multiplayer game, releasing in June of 2006. It's another brick battle game and is essentially the same thing as Rocket Arena, just a different map. It had more of a variety of weapons, like for example, the slingshot. Fun fact, the icon for the slingshot was directly ripped from a Sunfire slingshot toy. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, and look, the slingshot dates even further than the rocket launcher. Fuck! Okay, so this game is pretty old, but obviously isn't the first game due to the slingshot dating all the way back to March. You know what that means. We've got to go even further. Wait a second. Is that Durgan X? This is pretty deep in Roblox lore, but reportedly they're one of the first Roblox players to ever join an online game. Okay, let's get out of here before we change the course of history.
Strange. It appears he's escaped the room. Impossible. I have permanent entrance close and far beyond the area. Yet, no officers reported anything. You're saying he's hiding somewhere around here. Our sensors don't detect anything. Thermals, PRIs, acoustics, and vibrations all read 0. If there was any sign of movement, I would have already had the place lit up.
Classic Place, released on March 10th, 2006. This has since been updated to the Happy Home Starter Place of 2008, one of the most iconic buildings in Roblox history. But in 2006, the Starter Place was a blue room environment. But no, this isn't adding up either. The ID is 1526. Theoretically, the first game should be 1. So we've got to go even further. Sandy Place, also released on March 10th with just one lower ID number than Classic Place, consisting of sand. Are you kidding me? Further! March 8th, 2006, another Starter Place. Further! Gear Wars, March 7th. Further! January 12th, 2006. The actual game Rocket Arena was trying to pose as. The oldest game still on the Roblox platform. Experimental Jetpack. And it's another Starter Place. Fuck! Okay, I have an idea. Let's not push that anymore. So, the actual Roblox story technically begins in 1989, when David Baszucki, the soon-to-be co-founder of Roblox, founded Knowledge Revolution. Of the 4 softwares it would produce, Interactive Physics would be one of their more notable works. It was a 2D physics simulator, popularly used by many students at the time due to how accurate it was, something that wasn't very common for early computer simulators back in the 1990s. As Baszucki continued his career, became the vice president for MSC Software, invested in a company that had the potential to become Facebook before Facebook, between 2002 and 2004, he had a thought. Remember that 2D physics simulator that taught students physics? What if it was 3D and taught kids coding? Yeah, I like that. I like that. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Dyna blocks. Yes, Dynablocks. The Roblox domain was bought on January 30th, 2004, with the company officially registering as Roblox Corp. In 2004, the concept of Roblox was pretty strong. An online platform in which kids would use their programming tool to create games. They just kinda have to figure out everything else. The first mock-ups and logos would be created. The very first Roblox logo would be switched to a more futuristic look due to the rising popularity of the Robots movie. Okay, that last one was a joke. Goated movie though. In 2004, games on the platform would be established as mini-games. Their building mechanics likely as a mix between being on the browser itself and a floating EXE window. The concept of an avatar didn't exist yet. Only a fixed, unmovable camera, allowing players to interact with the builds, with some intent in mind. It's confusing to really know at what scale the creators had in mind for these games, but they appear to be incredibly small. It wasn't until summer of 2004 controllers for the cameras were added, allowing users to better navigate minigames. Okay, so let's finally answer the question, what really is the first Roblox game? We don't really know. Yeah, even with this time machine, it's still hard to tell. It's genuinely semantics in what you consider to call a game. What most in the Roblox community consider to be the first Roblox game is Phasmatron 2 vs Wimpatron 2, which was created on July 31st, 2004. Some speculate it's John's puzzle game and think it was created sometime in January of 2004. But honestly, the true answer is likely a minigame by the first Roblox user, David Baszucki, to first test the Roblox client. And the reason we can't find it is because every single trace of it has long been deleted as early as 2009. By fall of 2004, the first human-like models were created. Okay, so this is pretty important. The child on skateboard or the drooping head model, some of the first human-like models ever created in Roblox, were never controllable. This is an insanely popular myth surrounding Roblox's infancy. These models simply existed for building and decorative purposes. My assumption to the strange head position is because in the early versions of Roblox Studio, the pivot point of the sphere wasn't intentionally designed to match perfectly with the body, because these aren't really avatars. So this is the best they had, and honestly, it looks kind of scary. Transitioning to 2005, Roblox's concept was finding more confidence from the creators. The Roblox client further implemented its browser features to purely exist in the EXE window, controller flags were added and used to control vehicles as well as other builds, and Roblox points were introduced and served as the first form of currency earned by playing mini-games. But something was missing. Reading old forums, it's very clear that the creators consistently encourage the users to explore and innovate. This is because Roblox truly is a platform, not a game. At this stage, hardly anything existed. So how would they encourage users on Roblox to really begin that spark? This missing puzzle, whatever it is, this was the last part of the Roblox concept. However advanced Roblox Studio would become, it would die if they couldn't solve this. By 2006, they figured it out. What did the 2000s craze of early MMORPGs all have in common? A controllable avatar. Roblox introduced avatars in January of 2006, and this kind of changed everything. Minigames were scrapped and replaced with larger, seemingly limitless worlds that better fit the exploring nature avatars would bring. This addition of personality boosted collaboration, and most importantly, creativity. Roblox would change their logo to the best logo they've ever had, and boom, the concept was finished. Oh, look, an achievement. Pre-Roblox era completed? What? How many eras are there? We're gonna be here for a while.
So this bubbly buffoon is literally inside the computer. Whatever, let's turn it off and get this over with. Our reports retracted it, but I figure he's the highest earning developer this game has ever had. Fine.
The Roblox Classic Era, spanning from 2006 to 2012, it serves as the foundational era for Roblox. The homepage was low-key pretty ass, so they hired a professional for some makeovers, in which they slept on until 2010. They used many of his other designs though. This era is also where the first waves of players joined and first popular games started making an impact. This is Ultimate Paintball, the first Roblox game to reach 1 million visits. Released in May of 2007, it utilized the Brick Battle paintball weapon released by Roblox 1 month prior. This was an incredibly common thing in the classic era. Roblox would release a new feature or gear and users would create games around it. I'm talking infinite Robux glitch games after they were added in mid-2007, replacing Roblox points. Survive the Guest games after they were added in late 2008. Even the birth of roleplay and dress-up games after shirts and pants were added. It's no surprise the popularity of Brick Battle games would inspire some of the first shooter/war games. Healy Wars Desert Attack, Underground War, and Reason to Die would be some of the most popular games between 2007 and 2009, and they were growing incredibly fast. Shifting to roleplay, a lot of town games started coming out. Robloxaville, Roblox High School, Stay in a 5-star Hotel, many of these games had jobs too. Like Welcome to the Town of Robloxia, for example. You can be a taxi driver, a school worker, a criminal, and of course, part of the news team. But honestly, none of these games had anything on Survive the Disaster, released in November of 2009. This game capitalized on the memes and prominent moments from early Roblox and the internet. Noobs, Guess, Dragon Ball, Justin Bieber, Nyan Cat, and PewDiePie before the bridge incident. It wasn't just a funny game, but it also started a wave of new games on Roblox. Disaster games, especially floods. Survive the flood, escape the flood, build to escape and survive the flood. They were everywhere. It all eventually led to the creation of Natural Disaster Survival. Created in 2011, this game pretty much blew up like crazy. Huh, almost like that volcano is about to.
Zeus! Is this how you think?
Bro did not clutch that. Games started as simple spawn and kill everything you see, to creatively scripted games with NPCs, user interfaces, and simple interactive environments. I joined Roblox in late 2011, and I remember experiencing these more simple games, having absolutely no clue what's about to come. As the era comes to an end, the floating island home screen would be switched to a full window. Most of these games wouldn't survive into the next era, and hardly none are still relevant today. These gems are of course Natural Disaster Survival, Lumber Tycoon, and Work at a Pizza Place. Spanning from 2012 to 2018, the prime era is when Roblox grew from starting off behind many of the biggest MMOs in the late 2000s, like Club Penguin, Wizard 101, and Toontown, to not only significantly surpassing them, but also challenging the biggest games in the world. Work at a Pizza Place first introduced us to the square pizza back in 2008. And these horses. Yeah, I don't really know why they're here. Cars have been in Roblox longer than the avatars. Fast forward to 2012, it grew with the platform. It experienced all the 4 major user interface changes: 2006, 2011, 2013, and 2015. And in the early 2010s, it was experiencing Roblox's steady growth, becoming the first game to reach 50 million visits. Roblox Studio was also becoming more advanced. More starter places were added, smooth terrain was introduced, as well as updated water, textures, and sounds. In late 2012, an actual playable version of Roblox was added on iOS, with the app coming to Android 2 years later. And in early 2013, Roblox would experience one of their biggest losses. Co-founder Eric Castle would tragically lose his life to cancer. Several players would dress like him to pay tribute, and Roblox would not only create wearables, but would rename the well-worn hat item he's known for to Eric Castle's hat. This is Welcome to Bloxburg. I guess after Roblox announced paid access games back in 2013, it was only a matter of time before bigger games were required to be purchased. As older games like Kingdom Life 2 or the countless high school games started getting old, Bloxburg introduced a lot more features and raised the standard. This then became a common trend throughout many of the Roblox genres, and let me tell ya, things became a little crazy. Shooter games started getting a lot better, completely losing Brick Battle's influence and going full steam on recreating many aspects of Call of Duty and Battlefield. Arsenal, Unit 1968, and most importantly, Phantom Forces would blow minds when it first came out. And today, it still remains one of Roblox's most prominent games. Horror 2 started making a greater impact. You see, old Roblox games pretty much had you running away from an NPC named Jason or Bloody Mary. Prime Roblox wasn't letting you get off so easily. Stop It Slender, one of the first successful games to not only add its own twist to an already popular game, but to do so with incredible coding structure for the time. Okay, so personally, I never really understood the Slender Man fad. I mean, literally, what's so scary about collecting paper? Each year, Roblox was performing better than the last. 13 million to 17, 17 million to 21, 21 million to 28? Insane amount of games and genres started appearing out of nowhere. Speedrun inspired a whole list of running games like Death Run and Super Checkpoint. Roblox Top Model led the wave of new dressing up games like Design It or Dress to Impress. Before the dawn, Ripple minigames, The Normal Elevator. Hey, look, it's who asked. Cube Simulator, Framed, Blocks Hunt, Draw It, Don't Blink, Breaking Point. But during the mid-2010s, when Roblox was in the middle of its prime era, a new genre of games would completely change Roblox. What I'm talking about, of course, is the murder mystery craze. Murder Mystery, The Mad Murder, Twisted Murderer. Each of these games would all be closely competing against each other, and at some point each had their time in first place.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
Oh, sorry, I don't have any. Do you mind moving a bit? You're blocking the camera.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
No, I don't have any cheeseburgers. No, please. This video's going on for too long.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
Listen, buddy, pal, if I had a cheeseburger, I'd give it to you. But I don't, okay? I'm broke. Wait, do you guys hear that? It sounds like financial responsibilities.
Cheeseburgers.
Ah! How the fuck did they find me? What the hell? These are not white-collar workers.
Battery is low.
Low battery?
So much for 25 hours, 8 days a week.
Just give me anything.
7, 6, 5,
You know, I really don't remember you counting down last time.
1, 1, 1,
I apologize for my outburst.
0.
Okay, 2015. I must have clicked a cart game. Yeah, these games are all over Roblox. I call them clone games. While most of the time, the best games on the homepage are original, or at least include a new twist, once in a while you get a super mega ultra obby making the charts, or maybe one of those tycoon games. Now, this isn't to put those genres to shame. Theme Park Tycoon 2 is genuinely one of the best tycoons on the platform. And don't be sleeping on Tower of Hell. But this? Yeah, this is slop. In terms of growth, Roblox was genuinely doing fine on its own. Big enough to have a well-established fan base, but small enough to still be hardly known by the general public. The last stage of Roblox's growth to dominance would actually occur because of another popular platform, YouTube. Roblox YouTubers have been around forever, some of the oldest being Vargos Games and Ethan Gamer. But around 2016, various gaming YouTubers switched over to Roblox, making it one of the biggest gaming trends right behind Minecraft and GTA 5. People weren't just watching it either. Roblox's free price tag and easy accessibility boosted its player base unimaginably. 28 million to 101 million, 101 to 272 million, all the way to gaining 1.5 billion users in 2024 alone. That's 47 users every second. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're still in 2015 and we haven't even covered... Oh, come on, really? You barely gave me time! Ugh, whatever, let's just get out of here. Well, that's just great. This entire thing is busted up. Now I don't even have a single clue where I am or even when I am. Bacon hair models, so we can't be anywhere below 2014. And they also have our 15 character models, so we must be in 2016 or higher. Wait. We're in an anime fighting game. I mean, these grew in popularity in the late 2010s, but I've never seen this one. Unless we're in the modern era. Damn, that guy's getting his beat. Wait, no. Watch your jet. No. I need to go back.
Power off.
What? I didn't even get to finish. Everything was perfect. Every last bit of it. It's all dead. You know, the reason why I can't think of anything for a game is because nothing makes any sense now. The creativity and fun that once was has been replaced by weird Discord developers, money-obsessed cash grabs, wait in line to get a low taper fade. The suffering of Roblox's own success, leading awful corporate decisions, like abandoning Builders Club, abandoning the original character models, adopting AI. I mean, isn't that against the entire point? Powering imagination. Where is the imagination? But I guess that doesn't matter either. Oh, great. I forgot about those guys. Well, this device isn't gonna do me very good. I have an idea. We must be in a racing game, because no way this was just lying around. Racing games are a lot faster than I remember, and a lot more detailed. Jeez, if only I knew this is what the IRS is capable of. Low-key, these guys are idiots. Playing this every day for 8 years teaches you a thing or two. Like this one. Full power menu screen graphics all the way up and record a video. You see, back in the prime days, one of the most popular games at the time was a game called Jailbreak. Cops and robbers type game, sort of like this situation. If you timed it correctly, you could perform a flying car glitch. Boost, drift, then shift lock. And that questionably coincidental ramp is our perfect way out of here. We just gotta make it. Okay, boost, drift, and... Huh. Yeah, that's not very good. F***ing hell!